check what the AoE does again. Oh, I think I remember. It causes me to damage my own allies within a 1 ring radius. So, for example, if I just mass heal like this. Oh. Wait. 2 ring? Supposed to be 1 ring. Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to be doing the 4th challenge battle of the 7-note curse event, which is called Costume Aniki Wars. So let's jump in and get started. Alright, so as you saw from that brief clip that I did before this battle began, first of all, this Dark Realm effect of Bozel has an incorrect description. According to this description, the Dark Realm deals 1 times AoE damage to allies within 1 ring span and stuns them. But clearly, from the clip, it was not a 1 ring span, it was a 2 ring span. So you have to be very careful about the characters who get affected by Dark Realm. Alright, so other than that, this battle works in the following way. This battle, it has quite a unique mechanic. There are the 6 Anikis in the front and also Bozel in the back. The thing about the Anikis is they all have a unique passive effect. And the first 3 Anikis that you kill, you get their passive effect. The last 3 Anikis that you kill, the passive effect goes onto the enemy Bozel. So, in terms of the passives, Adon has Super Sunshade, where after entering battle with a melee attack, you gain 10% damage increase and recovered hit points equals to 20% of damage dealt this battle. Jones has Super Backstab, where before entering battle with a ranged attack, deals individual fixed damage to the enemy equal to 1 times int an attack. Ledin has Super Barb. When forced into battle, deals fixed damage to the enemy after battle equals to 1.5 times the hero's magic defense and defense. So 2 fixed damage effects. Rocky, the passive is after this unit deals damage, deal AoE damage to enemies within a 2 block span equals to 0.3 times attack. 50% chance to deal random debuff to every target. Rocky must die. He must die early because you have to have this buff. You can't afford to give Bozel that AoE buff, in my opinion. Samson. Damage increases by 10% for every 1 block move before attacking, up to a 30% damage increase. Very nice to have because it can increase the damage all your characters deal. And finally, Nimes has a passive. After attacking and entering battle, the enemy is unable to use active skills and cannot receive healing, lasts 1 turn. That one is probably the most useless to you because the enemies can't be silenced. And so, since the effect only lasts 1 turn, as soon as you end your character's turn, they can heal again. So, giving that last effect to Bozel is not a terrible thing. As for Bozel, so other than Dark Realm, Bozel has a Shadow Blow, which is a 1 block attack, doing magic damage, 1.5 times damage. It also knocks characters back 3 blocks, reduces their mobility by 3, and renders them unable to guard. However, this effect only does last 1 turn, and the effect cannot be dispelled and ignores immunity. So it's actually not too hard to deal with in truth, the Shadow Blow. Finally, the 3rd ability of Bozel is Mark of Death, where after taking action, you apply Mark of Death to 3 random enemies, causing them to receive 50% reduced healing for 2 turns. At the same time, you gain Death Hunt, increasing mobility by 3. When entering battle, deals 500% increased damage to enemies that are not at full hit points. It lasts 1 turn. This effect can only trigger once every 2 turns, and Bozel prioritizes his attacks on targets with Mark of Death. not a big deal in my opinion, because when you do fight against Bozel, you're going to definitely use Ledin, your tank, to tank these hits. And as long as Ledin is kept healthy, which is what the job of your two healers, Tiaris and Liana, is for, the Mark of Death won't be able to do 500% increased damage. Right? So, that's pretty much the way this battle works. The final thing that I'm looking at, and what I'll probably change, is I'm probably going to change Ledin to mass maids instead of phallic soldiers. And the reason for this change is because near the end, you're facing off against magic attacks. So phallic soldiers, which only reduce physical damage, is less useful than mass maids, who have increased defense and magic defense. So there we go. Although my Ledin will be weaker against Samson, I'm pretty confident that Ledin will be fine in tanking the hit from Samson. The very last point I'm going to mention about this battle is my Ledin. Because there are two effects that can apply fixed damage on you, specifically Jones, whenever he uses Super Backstab, and Valen, well, you're going to take Valen, but because of Jones with Super Backstab, and because Nimes can apply Super Curse on your characters with silence and cannot receive healing, I actually changed up my gear on my Ledin a bit. My Ledin, just for this fight, has Listel's Swordsmith Medal. That way he's immune to fixed damage and immune to effects that silence active skills. Right? So he's running a broken set, two items, Gear's Armor and Ace's Helmet, that gives Hard Rock, and then Oath of Justice and Swordsmith Medal from Listel for increased, I guess, magic defense and hit points. I mean, if you want immunity to fixed damage, you can very easily use Imelda. You can even technically probably give Ledin a meditation ring, right? But this just works better for me because I have it, you know? It just doesn't make sense not to use the Swordsmith Medal when I can get that immunity to fixed damage as well as immunity to silence. So, with all that said, I'm just going to begin the fight now. So here we go. Alright. Okay, so Bozel. I just need to make sure I avoid him when he has Mark of Death active, giving him 6 mobility, right? And my initial goal is completely to kill off the 3 targets that I've chosen, which is Rocky, Samson, and Valen. So let's start with Leon using Chivalry to strike at Rocky. And then Ledin can move up 3 to here, so I'm just going to place Leon here, which is in Ledin's Sky Range. And have Ledin, Divine Guardian. Let's have Tiaris run forward and attack Blessing Leon. And Sage's hat Ledin, although I don't think I needed this turn. I'll just move Elwin up. I was hoping for a Breeze activation, which didn't happen. Let's have Luna Wind Spiral here. And Faction Buff. And finally, Liana is going to run forward and use her prayer. So, Ledin. Tank the hit from Rocky. Next. Let's have Ledin move up. And Faction Buff here. And well, let's have Luna attack Rocky to do its damage. TRS healing up Leon. And then Leon can strike Rocky yet again. And back off. So, Elwin moves up. Liana is just going to heal up. And we'll end this turn. So, Ledin takes the hit from Rocky and destroys him. So, one down. It's turn 3. And it looks like Bozel activates the Anikis to come attacking now. So let's start by ending Ledin's turn and having him reactivate the guard skill with act again. Right? And then I can have 2 attacks, one from Luna, one from Leon. So that will be my basic plan here. So, end Ledin's turn. Liana, act again Ledin. Attack number 1 from Leon on Samson. And then retreat. Actually, I could also trigger Valen to attack me. I think that might be the best option here. So let's just place Leon here. Luna. Attack. And retreat. Ledin. Divine Guard. Tieris. Applying Sage's Hand on Ledin, which is important this turn because Samson has 1,000 hooves. And then I'm just gonna move Elwin up. And that's it. Ledin tanks the hits very successfully from Samson, and will also tank a hit from Valen. So now I want to crush Samson if possible. So let's wrap Leon around. Strike Samson. And retreat. Next, let's move Ledin back a little, like so. And have Tiaris attack blessing Elwin. So that Elwin with a regular melee strike should be able to finish Samson, I think. Or not. Darn it. Well, it didn't kill him, but he's free anyways, so that works out. Perfect. So then, let's have Luna attack Valen. And retreat. And Liana is just going to heal up Luna, and that's it for this turn. So Ledin this turn has to tank a hit from Nimes and a hit from Valen. There's the first strike. And here's the second. Now, I'm not doing any real damage this turn because Valen had used Frontal Assault previously. So it's completely reducing the damage I can output. So for now, let's just retreat. Right? Keep in mind, this battle has 25 turns. I don't have to rush to kill off all of these Anikis at all. So, just going to retreat back. And start with a faction buff on Ledin. And then everyone else moves back. Luna in particular is going to retreat back. Especially Luna, I should say. Because of Jones. Jones actually has a Calamity skill allowing him to ignore guard and attack an enemy directly. So I have to be very careful about that one. Specifically, I mean, I don't think Jones can one-shot any of my characters except for Luna, so there shouldn't be an issue there. Alright. So here, let's start with Ledin Divine Guarding. Nice. Leon. Can weaken someone. You know what? Let's have Elwin Sun Slash Bell first. We'll go from here. Alright. Let's have Liana toss out a ranged attack on Valen. I'm holding back on using the again because I think I'm going to need it against Adon. Specifically against Adon's Sword Soul, which cannot be healed on you. Right? So that's what I'm saving Liana's again for. Leon can just melee attack, do a tiny bit of damage, take a bunch of damage, but since he's guarded anyways, no big deal there. And Luna can finish off Valen. There we go. So, I've killed the 3 characters I want and gotten their buffs on all my party. Let's just move Luna back to safety. And finally, have Tieris move up here to completely block Jones from attacking my Luna. And I'm going to just, I don't know, pray her up. So this way, I'm basically forcing Jones to Calamity one of my characters. It went after my Elwin, who I'm confident can take the hits. So Calamity has been wasted. And at this point, I need to choose who to kill amongst these enemies. So, Adon is probably going to be the most annoying character for me to kill, because it can self-heal, it has Burning Sun and Sword Soul. But for now, I do need to reduce the number of attackers on me, so let's start working down maids. It was pretty much just take your pick of one. And since maid is already damaged, he makes a great target to strike. Next, let's heal up Owen, talent heal, everyone else. Yeah. And then follow up with Ledin doing a melee strike on Nimes. Down he goes. And then let's continue to work them down since I have this opportunity. So Luna, melee attack on Adon. And end turn. Elwin is just going to do a regular melee attack on Jones. And finally, Tieris is going to attack Blessing. Elwin. So Ledin tanking the hits. Ledin taking the second hits, this one from Adon. And because it used Burning Sun, and Luna had applied the Cursed Lance effect on it, it didn't actually heal anything. So that made it easier on me to take down Adon. So it ends up being I actually don't have to tank Adon's hit at all. I really expected that Ledin had to tank Sword Soul, but it's fortunate I didn't. So, continuing on then, let's have Ledin strike Jones. Heal up, Luna. Another attack. Down goes Jones as well. Leaving just Bozel. And so Liana didn't even have to use her again at all. Works for me. In comes Bozel, charging forward. So for now, might as well take that hit from Bozel, right? So let's just place Elwin right here. Let's have Ledin. Just faction buff. TRS can win spiral and faction buff. I'm going to again Ledin here on the assumption that I need Divine Guard. TRS? I don't think anyone needs healing at all in my party right now. So yeah, TRS will just end their turn. And same with Leon. And it turned out that she used Bozel uses a ranged attack instead. So be it. So it could still shadow blow me. It could still, you know, activate a lot of these effects, but we'll see what it does. First though, I'm going to try to hammer Bozel as much as I can right now. So let's get this around on him. Ledin first. Attack lesson. Refresh. Elwin with a frontal assault. Luna. Melee attack. So Super Sunshade is allowing him to heal a bit every turn, but it's really not much. And finally, let's pray her up. And heal up my Ledin as much as possible. Ooh, Ledin got knocked back pretty far. So I'm not going to move him. I need him to tank, right? And he is the target of attack right now. So I'm just going to move him up and focus on healing him up. Instead of anything fancy. Alright, so Elwin attack. What? Crap. Okay, I did not expect that one at all. because he's doing full damage in the melee combat right now. But I still didn't expect him to one-shot Elwin like that. Nonetheless, let's continue. And focus on bringing Ledin back to full health. So there we go. Okay. So I thought I saw Dark Realm apply, but I'm looking at it and I don't see anything about it. So I have no idea what happened there. But so be it. Acting in Leon. Another attack. TRS is just going to end their turn after Leon strikes. So that way I can heal up Leon. Basically counter heal everyone else. So once again, I saw the Dark Realm thing kick in. But I don't see anyone who got affected by the Dark Realm effect. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but if it's advantageous to me, I'm not going to say, you know, no to that. So let's have Ledin Divine Guard up. And I'm going to have to heal him up to full. But first, let's see if I can kill Bozel this turn. It looks like I can. Even with Elwin dead. So there we go. So, without doubt, having that immunity to fixed damage on Ledin made this much easier. Just he wasn't taking any fixed damage in combat, which really helped in keeping Ledin very healthy. And the immunity to silence effect allowed my Ledin to be guaranteed to be able to activate his skills. So definitely Swordsmith Medal makes this fight that much easier. Alright, so now I'm going to just give Ledin back his original gear and give Listel back her gear. And there we go. So yeah, that's pretty much the way to beat this fight. Even without Swordsmith Medal, I'm sure you can do it. It's just a little bit more of a hassle, I suppose, because, you know, Ledin gets silenced, it'll be a bit harder to have him activate skills and so on. And yeah, that's everything I wanted to say. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful. And on that note, Nitro out.